All right, good evening, ladies and gentlemen. My name is Edgar Miller. I'm going to be doing a persuasive speech on entertainment marketing or sports marketing for a Fulton University for a public speaking class. I have my live audience here, two females, one male, and your names?
Alfreda.
Michelle.
And Edgar.
All right. Now, my presentation is focusing on entertainment marketing as an art. So what I want to do is I want to persuade you and get you to understand and comprehend the fact that when you market in entertainment, sports-wise, whether that's music, however you do it, is way different than goods and services, because what you're dealing with is totally different than what you do as far as buying Folgers or selling goods and services. For example, when you think of things like your favorite TV show you might watch, you make sure you make it there, or a game you might want to see, you are curious about it, you're interested in it, you have an attachment to it, and you need to keep up with it, maintain your relationship with it, you might say. That's because the customers you deal with in entertainment marketing aren't just customers, they're fans, and it's a difference in a fan than a customer. When you're talking about a fan, you're talking about a person that has a sense and attachment. Dictionary.com describes them as an enthusiastic devotee. They're an admirer of a sport. They have an admiration for it. There's a relationship there. Whereas a customer is just a customer. All right. First thing I want to talk about is using captivation as a marketing tool. Like I was saying with your show before, or whatever it is that you watch, you're captivated by it. It occupies you. It causes you to focus on it, and you begin to center everything. If it's for a time or a longer time, like dealing with sports. If you're a sports fan, it can become like day in and day out kind of thing. If it's maybe a singer or celebrity or something, then you're there. When they make movies, you're boom, boom, or books, anything like that. So captivation as a tool is understanding that when you are marketing in the entertainment side, you're dealing with the mind of a person. You're trying to increase the product and why the fan likes it, why they admire it. You want to find the things that appeal to the fan, and you want to create different ways for the fan to, what's a good word? I would say indulge in it. All right. First thing you want to do is learn your fan base. What I mean by this is you want to comprehend your fan base. I'll use sports as an example because that's something that I'm dealing with. So if I'm marketing for the Cleveland Browns, Cleveland Indians, Cleveland Cavaliers, what I would do is, whether they're fans or not, there's fans that I want to keep fans or fans that I want to make fans. What I want to do is I want to go out and I want to meet these people, whether it's social media, whether it's face-to-face, whether it's holding events or activities where I can kind of interact and get an idea of how the fan base identifies itself. Like when you think about Cleveland, you're looking at winners, you're looking at we're often described as tough, this, that, and the third. So I want to put those things into my any kind of product I use to market for that franchise. I want to put that into the thing, so that way the fan can identify with it. All right, you want to look for correlations and patterns and concepts to establish a thing. This kind of goes back into what I was saying, but to be a little more deeper, you want to show, like, picture a father talking to his children, or and then you flash in that commercial to a coach talking to his team, or you see a football player running up the field with weights on his back, and then you flash to an individual getting on and off the bus, making it to work, or walking through snow. You want to try to find patterns within everyday life of the city and put those into how you market the team and how you market the franchise, because you really want to you really want the fan base to once again identify with the team or whatever it is that you're marketing entertainment wise. All right, create the identity. So this is pretty much adding on to what I was saying about figuring out exactly what's the similarities in the people that you meet in this area. You know, you meet some people from different classes, different races, different backgrounds, but the culture that's had in a certain area, the way things are done, the weather, the activities, there's a routine within the city that creates a culture within the city that creates these similarities and things. So once you find that, then once again you put that identity into what you're marketing. Now what you see on here is a picture of the water, and you see the buildings reflecting themselves in the water. What you want to do as a marketer, like if this was football or basketball or whatever I'm marketing entertainment wise, I want the water to be what I'm marketing. So when they look at it, they see themselves in it. They identify with it. Like take for instance, if you look at you create a project, you put yourself into a project. Once you put yourself into that project and then you put it out there, you want to see it succeed because you put your heart and soul into it. So the same thing is that when the fan sees a reflection of themselves and what you're marketing entertainment wise, they want to attach themselves to it. They want to see it succeed. They want to follow it and see it grow. Okay. Now, empowering the fan. Once they have that identifying thing, then you want to start adding to it. And this is another difference between fans and customers, because customers won't go and get Folgers jackets or Dove soap hats. When you're talking about a fan, they'll go get posters. They'll go get even tattoos sometimes. They want the shoes. They want the clothes. They want tickets. They want the information. They'll get special apps on their phone to get more information, all those types of things. So you want to keep giving the fan ways to invest themselves into what you're marketing to them. All right, the extension effect. Now the extension effect is, if you can see here, the Ohio State marching band standing together. Each person is becoming a piece of OHIO. So the extension is that when you look at that football team or entertainment entity that you're marketing, you want that fan to feel like they're a part of it. And that's that extended effect. That's why when you go to, like, you might go to a football game, you got fans that'll paint their faces because that team is representing them on the field. This is my city against your city, or you see what I'm saying? You want to pretty much make them a part of the team by embracing them, by having that underlying identity within what you're marketing. All right. This kind of goes back to what I was saying again, to various forms of engagement, different ways that a fan can interact with the team. That's apps, that's radio, sports talk radio. You got things like events, family events. You have meet and greets, just various ways. You always want to keep different things and keep innovating ideas to keep the fan base included and up to date and up to speed with what you're marketing to them. All right, family events and activities. This is more centered around building traditions. Like you might hear a lot of people say they remember going to the racetrack with their uncle or doing this and doing that. But once you create these family events, then you start to create traditions like Super Bowl parties. I know me and my mother and my brother-in-law, we used to go to the Cavs draft every year. It was creating a tradition until we even started making Cavs draft cakes. That's how bad we suck. But that's over. That part is over. But yeah, as many family events and activities that you can be in, because you want to keep it moving from generation to generation. This also helps when that younger generation comes in, then, and you're still doing what I was saying on the previous slide, interacting with the fan base, then you get to see different ways that you can grow your ways of engaging with the fan. Like younger crowds might like different things, and then you can start evolving with your marketing. Like the Cleveland Indians now, they fixed the stadium up where they have bars in there now. little clubs so people can go in there. You can pay for tickets to stand in a bar so you can hang out. Now they're starting to build up downtown, so they're making it more of a social thing now because they're keeping up with the fan base. And that fan base was created by the previous fan base. It's probably still there, but it's traditions that's built out and carried out. Okay, that's it. And these are my references. And that's pretty much what it's all about. Is that, like I said in the beginning, when you're marketing entertainment, you're marketing towards a fan. So you want to be into the mind of that fan, and you really want to create something for them, something that they can embrace themselves and they can feel like it's their own. When they feel like it's their own, they want to monitor it and watch it. And that's it. And
Okay,